So we're going to start at the top of this one. We're going to use a different category of filters. We're going to use the brush stroke filters. And instead of having a bunch of layers, what we're going to do is convert this one into a smart object. So we're going to right click, convert to smart object. Now when we apply filters, we can actually turn them on and off. And if we want to go in and adjust them, we'll be able to double click on the filter and re-enter the gallery. So we're going to go into filter and filter gallery. And this time we are working with brush stroke. And we'll start with accented edges, which is actually a nice filter. I use it quite often in conjunction with other filters and multiple layers. It basically accentuates the edge. Okay, and you'll notice that you can make the edge wider or thinner. You can brighten it up. And you can adjust the smoothness. And you can see if you were to do something like this, why you might want to blend it with another layer or add another filter. So what I want you to do is kind of find a combination that you like. And then you're going to, let's see, let's turn off smudge stick though. Now find a combination you like. Makes a difference when you have another one that's snuck in there. Okay, and once you have that combination, you're going to go ahead and click OK. And you'll notice that with the smart filter, anytime we put something in from the gallery, it just says filter gallery. It doesn't really tell us which filter it is, but we are going to turn that off, and we're going to go back in, and we're going to apply a second one. And for this one, we are going to do angled strokes. And we can adjust the direction. We can adjust the length and the level of sharpness. So once again, you are going to pick a combination that you like. And then you're going to click OK. Now, if you wanted to see what both of these look like, you can turn both of them on. And I don't really like that. I'm going to turn both of them off because we need to go in and do another one. So we're going to go to filter and filter gallery. And this time we're going to do crosshatch. And you can see it's got that crosshatch stroke. And you can adjust the length and the sharpness and the strength of that stroke. And when you find a combination you like, go ahead and click OK. And we'll turn that one off, and we're going to do one more. I think you guys are getting the hang of this. And you are going to pick either ink outlines, dark strokes, spatter, or sprayed strokes. So you might want to take a look, at what each of them look like. Ink outlines is actually kind of nice if you are wanting to emphasize edges. You can kind of take a look at each one. adjust your settings. On this one, you'll notice that you can totally control the stroke direction. So what I want you to do is pick whatever one you like best or dislike least. And apply it. And then I want you to decide what combination of filters you like best. Now, if you only like one of them, just keep one of them on. You may want to try all four together. And then you can kind of selectively, like that one, turn them on and off. Now, if you want to adjust any of the settings, all you do is point and double click. Okay, and then you can come in here and adjust your settings. Now, when you are done with that, what we're going to do is hide that layer. And then we're going to select filter with fade. If you wanted to fade a filter, it cannot be a smart filter. It has to be just a regular old layer. And we're going to do the Sumi E one with this. So we're going to go to filter and filter gallery. I'm going to pick Sumi E. And this is supposed to kind of emulate that Japanese style. So you'll notice that it's quite dark and the edges are quite blurred. So this is actually kind of a good one to do a fade with. So after you apply it, you're going to go to Edit and Fade Filter Gallery. And usually I decrease the opacity a little bit and then cycle through these blend modes. To see what I like. And I'm probably going to like this because I don't necessarily like all that dark. And you'll notice that as you're selecting these, you can modify the opacity as you go. And you're looking for a combination of opacity and blend modes that you like. I can already tell I like soft light, so that is what I'm going to pick. And we're going to hide that one. And for this next one, we're going to do two. We're going to do ink outline with dark strokes. So go into Filter Gallery. And we'll change the top one to ink outline. And it should keep your settings that you had last time. And then we're going to select our second layer, turn it on, and we're going to pick dark strokes. You can kind of adjust the settings. And if you want to see what it looks like with dark strokes up top, you just drag it up to the top. And you can adjust either layer. And then once you find a combination that you can live with, you're going to click OK. And this is another one I'd probably do a blend mode on. Now, we should be able to fade it if we wanted, okay? Or you could come up here and do a blend mode on it, and it would blend with the background below it. You kind of cycle through, see if there's any that you like. And then out of everything that we've done, what I'd like you to do, kind of look at each one and turn on whatever one you like best, and then save your changes.